Okay, listen carefully, because I'm about to predict the entire 2026 World Cup before it even starts, which means one of two things will happen. Either I become a football prophet, or football fans hunt me down on the internet forever. Also, before we begin, remember this is football, the sport where a tiny country can randomly eliminate a giant nation and ruin millions of people's weekends. First of all, this World Cup is massive. 48 teams, 48. At this point, FIFA is basically inviting everyone. If your country owns a football and a patch of grass, congratulations, welcome to the tournament. And somehow this World Cup is hosted by 3 countries: the USA, Canada, and Mexico. That's not a tournament anymore. That's basically a football road trip with airports, tacos, snow, and 17-hour flights. You know what else happens every World Cup? People who haven't watched football in 4 years suddenly become tactical experts. They'll watch one match and start saying things like, "The midfield spacing lacks vertical compactness." Brother, last week you called it soccer practice. Now let's talk about Brazil. Every World Cup, Brazil enters looking like the main characters of football. The fans dance, the stadium shakes, the jerseys look cool. The players move like they downloaded extra skill points from another universe. Brother, last week you called it soccer practice, but then somehow they miss chances that are physically harder to miss than score. And millions of Brazilian fans instantly age by 14 years. France is scary because every tournament they casually create another superstar teenager. They'll introduce some 18-year-old winger nobody's heard of, and suddenly he's dribbling past 5 defenders like he's playing beginner difficulty. And Argentina fans? They don't support football. They experience football. If Argentina scores, the entire country reacts like they discovered unlimited happiness. England fans every tournament say the same thing: "This is our year." And every tournament the football gods respond with, "No." Now never underestimate Germany. Germany can spend 2 years looking completely average, then suddenly transform into football terminators during tournaments. The USA hosting the World Cup is going to be pure chaos. Americans are about to discover football crowds are louder than the Super Bowl, and someone will ask why the players don't stop every 12 seconds for commercials. Every World Cup has that underdog team, the tiny nation nobody talks about. The team commentators accidentally underestimate, and then suddenly, they destroy a football giant and become everyone's second favorite country overnight. There's always one random player who transforms into prime Messi for absolutely no reason. 1 month earlier, nobody knew his name. Now he's scoring bicycle kicks from another dimension. Now let's discuss football's greatest horror movie villain, VAR. The machine capable of turning celebrations into courtroom investigations. Penalty shootouts are not football. They are emotional warfare. Entire nations stop breathing. Grandparents suddenly become tactical analysts. And one goalkeeper becomes either a national hero or the reason people punch sofas. And while all this happens, the internet completely loses its mind. Football Twitter becomes the most dangerous place on earth. My dark horse prediction? Portugal. Because tournament football loves experienced players. And somehow Portugal always feels one magical moment away from greatness. But not everyone survives the pressure. One superstar will completely collapse, and the internet will turn every bad touch into a meme within 6 seconds. And then comes the final. 90 minutes. Billions watching. Entire countries emotionally unstable. This is where legends are born, and where televisions get destroyed. So who wins the 2026 World Cup? Honestly, the team that survives the pressure, the chaos, the penalties, and football Twitter. Because lifting the World Cup trophy isn't just about skill anymore. It's about surviving pure madness.